How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC leak discussion video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at a couple of brand new character renders for potential DLC characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. However, as always, and I cannot stress this enough, we have no idea if these images are real or not, so make sure you take them with a grain of salt and realize that I'm talking about them just for fun. Unfortunately, however, guys, I do not have a link to the original post because just as quickly as it was put up, it was also taken down. However, while I do not have a link to the original post, I do have all of the images from that post, so I will be placing them on screen so you guys can get a very good look at them. So guys, with all of that out of the way, I have to tell you guys where these images came from. So guys, these images were sent in to me by one of my subscribers on my Discord server, so if you guys haven't already joined up, I highly recommend you do so. As of now, we have over 3,300 members always talking about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and if you guys ever want to talk to me directly, send me a leak or the evidence for, or anything like that, there is the best place to do so. You can find a link to my Discord in both the description as well as the pinned comment, and it is 100% free to join, so I hope to see you there. Also guys, once we hit 20,000 subscribers, we are going to be doing another Lax Chris official Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament where I give away a gift card to the winner, and the only way to enter is if you are subscribed to the channel and you are a member of the Discord server, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification and also join up the Discord. Now guys, the images that we are going to be taking a look at today apparently originated on 4chan, however, the post was quickly taken down. The only thing that we were able to get were the images, so if you guys want to leave, go ahead and do that now, otherwise we are going to start taking a look at these brand new renders. So guys, the character in the images that we are going to be taking a look at today is a character that a lot of people really want in the game, and also a character that a lot of people really don't care for. And the character I am obviously referring to is Steve from Minecraft. Now, right away, I do have to say guys, whether or not these images are fake or not, doesn't really hinder Steve's chances of making it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because he definitely has a very good chance. Now, for those of you guys who have been watching my videos for a while, you guys know that I do believe that Steve has a very good chance of making it into Ultimate. He's extremely iconic. We know that Nintendo are the people who are choosing all the DLC characters, and since Steve and Minecraft are so popular, of course they'd want to bring in third-party characters that are big names like him, and also, they would bring in a lot of money for Nintendo. Bringing in a character like Steve would do nothing but print Nintendo money, so obviously I think that Steve has a very good chance. However guys, I just have to say right now that even if these images are fake, that does not take away from Steve's chances of making it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, even though these renders do in fact look very, very good. So guys, now with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the very first render. So guys, like I said, there were 3 different images attached to this 4chan post, so let's go ahead and take a look at the first one. So as you guys can see on screen right now, we have a render of Steve from Minecraft on the character select screen. Now, right away, the first time I saw this, I thought that he looked extremely good. My only issue with this kind of leak is that he didn't scroll the camera over far enough, so we can't see Steve's character icon on the character select screen, and right away that is kind of a red flag for me. Right away, this could mean that Steve is currently hovering over Mario, or Luigi, or another character like that, and he is just filling in as like a mod of the character. So right away, that is kind of a red flag for me. Now, however, let's go ahead and take a look at Steve's model altogether. So guys, before we start talking about the character model, I do have to give the disclaimer that I do understand that there are very talented people out there like Artsy Omni and the people who mod Super Smash Bros. In general, and I understand that this could 100% be fake. However, we also need to recognize that the game has only been out for about a month now, and personally, I'm not sure if that's enough time for people to start making mods and stuff like that in Super Smash Bros. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments, because once again, I don't know that much about the process of modding or anything like that, but I would love to learn more about it. Now guys, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about Steve's render. So guys, after I first saw this render, I decided to go to Google Images and see if I could find any renders that closely resembled it. Now, I did find a couple of Steve holding his sword and stuff like that, but I did not find any of him looking exactly like this, which means that this is an original model. However, if you guys could find any of these images, please let me know in the comment section down below. So at the very least, guys, we do know for a fact that this is 100% a genuine original model. Now, in terms of how he actually looks, I definitely think he looks like a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate character. Now, once again, this could 100% be fake, but at the same time, I do think that it looks really good, and I don't think that any of the textures or anything like that looks off. So let me know if you guys have any problems with this leak once again in the comment section down below. So guys, if that was the only image we got, then I honestly think that it would have had a better chance of being fake than real, but that wasn't the only image that we got, and we actually got 2 other images. So the next image that we are going to be taking a look at is of Alex from Minecraft, and it looks like she is just going to be an alternate skin for Steve. Now, if you guys don't know what I mean by alternate skin, it's probably going to be like the male and female versions of Robin, or how Olimar and Alf work, where they're going to be exactly the same, and they're going to fill up the exact same character slot, but instead of being Echo Fighters, they're just going to have all the same properties, all the same hit stun, knockback, etc. They are going to be the exact same character, just skin swaps. Now, I haven't played much Minecraft personally, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that Alex and Steve are basically just that. I don't think that there's any real noticeable differences in their characters, but if there is, please let me know in the comments once again, because once again, I haven't played any Minecraft before. I just know I want Steve in the game. So once again, I decided to go to Google Images to see if I could find any that closely resembled this one, and while I did find a couple that were kind of similar, I didn't find any that made me think that this wasn't an original image. So once again guys, this is 100% an original image. Now, I do understand that it is easy for people to make stuff like this, but at the same time guys, I do think that this looks very good. However, the one issue that I have with this is that it looks like the sword that Alex is currently holding is clipping through her hand. Now, I don't know if Sakurai or the development team is going to let something like this slide, unless it's a part of the game in Minecraft, which once again, it very well could be. It could be that it clips through their hand, I don't know, let me know in the comments, but I don't think that they're going to let something like this slide. Now, it's probably just a very early model and a very early build, so I'm sure that eventually they're going to take it out, but once again guys, I do think that it's very interesting that something like this was left in there. Personally guys, if I was trying to convince somebody that this image was real, I would take every precaution to make sure that everything looked 100% genuine, but once again guys, with the sword clipping through her hand, it just doesn't. And finally guys, the last image that we have to take a look at is of Steve in a Master Chief costume. Now, right away, I know that a lot of you guys are probably saying that this will never happen, but please let me explain. In Minecraft, I know that Steve is allowed to wear a ton of different costumes. In the Nintendo version of Minecraft, you can actually wear costumes of Mario, Peach, Yoshi, and Toad, and in the Xbox version, you can wear costumes of Master Chief. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably also wondering why they would put Master Chief's costume in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I think that that's pretty obvious. Master Chief is the flagship icon of the Microsoft gaming world. Everybody who owns an Xbox probably also has Halo, because Halo is such an important game franchise. Now, I understand that they probably only wanted to bring one Microsoft character over, so if they did just bring Steve over, then I'm sure they'd want to give him some kind of representation from all of their different game franchises and series, just because Steve can do that. Steve can wear all of these different kind of costumes, so why wouldn't they want to represent their other franchises? Once again guys, Halo is an iconic franchise, and I'd be shocked that if we did get Steve, if Microsoft didn't ask to put a bunch of their different characters' costumes in there, just because they want to represent their games and hopefully expose a brand new batch of players to them. Now, I decided to go on Google Images once again to see if I could find a costume that resembled this one, and once again, I could not, meaning that this is a genuine image. Now, that doesn't mean that this is real, and it doesn't mean that it's officially licensed by Nintendo, but it does mean that the person who made this actually took the time to make this costume all by themselves. So once again, guys, I definitely think that adds to this credibility. Also, I think it's very interesting that the name is not Master Chief. Now, I've seen leaks before where the name for a different character costume was like Mr. L over Luigi or something like that, but since this is just a costume for Steve, it does make sense that his name just stays Steve. I understand when he transforms into Alex on the character select screen, that her name transfers to Alex, but in this case, since Master Chief is just a costume, it does add to the credibility that once again, the name is Steve and not Master Chief. So guys, overall, do I believe that this leak is real? I have to say that first of all, I do think that there is some credibility to this leak, because remember how earlier we were talking about Alex and how her sword was clipping through her hand? Well, it's not happening with either Steve or Master Chief, meaning that it's just happening with Alex, and the person who worked on this probably worked on these costumes individually, which I think adds at least a little bit of credibility to this. Personally, that's just my theory though, guys, and although I do think that this looks very good and definitely could be real, at the same time, I'm not 100% sure, so please let me know what you guys thought about this leak in the comment section down below. Do you guys believe that this leak is real, and would you be happy if it was? Why or why not? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Also, guys, don't forget, if you guys want to support the channel and participate in Member Mondays, all you guys got to do is go down to the description and click on the first link. It'll take you to my YouTube gaming channel, and there you guys can become a member of the channel. You guys will get access to brand new emotes, and you'll also get a LaxChris symbol right next to your name, showing off the fact that you are now a part of my channel. So once again, guys, thank you guys so much for all of the support. It really does mean a lot to me. We're less than 1,500 subscribers away from 20,000, and honestly, I could not be more excited to host this next tournament. So thank you guys all so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.